Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who do rule well and teach this truth with all honesty and sincerity. Salutation to you, brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth with all honesty and sincerity with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. That was shalom to you, Akim, that come looking like the heathen, but you are in fact of the stock of Israel, and you hold near and dear this truth, and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. And shalom to the few, sincere Akwathium that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role as the Lord commanded you to, which is in all subjection, reverencing your husbands, man. It's your brother Azor from GMS St. Louis, and came across this video, on Instagram, and it's bittersweet. And I say that because it's bitter to watch your people be handled by the enemies, especially the woman. But the sweet part about it is it shows you that these scriptures are true, man. These scriptures are true. And our people don't realize still that these scriptures are here for our learning, and to give wisdom unto us and how to move behind enemy lines. Giving us the understanding that we are in captivity still and we're being ruled over by our oppressors, man. This is just a punishment phase for us Israelites. It's not the way it's just going to be, But these scriptures give us, wisdom on how to move, man, and how you to conduct yourself, and the Lord will have mercy on you behind these enemy lines. The Lord is real, man. His power is infinite. And he worketh the minds of these people, man. And so, a lot of times where you see things like this, it's judgment, man. Because we know how our women act, man. They get unruly, proud, boisterous, combative even. And that's not your lane, man. You're the weaker vessel. And it's really wise to behave as such. Seeing this man is at the end of his rulership. And it only takes, a small thing to get him riled up. Now, we understand, man, the Lord controls these people's minds. So it very well could have been judgment, man. For things that she has done in the flesh. But nonetheless, I'm going to play this video and grab some scriptures, and Lord willing, you be edified and understand when it comes to Esau Edom, he doesn't play by the rules, man. He don't play by the Heavenly Father's rules or his rules. And once you understand your enemy, you'll see, that this man is the devil. And you should always take precaution dealing with Esau Edom.
Stop, please stop. Wait, stop first. Please stop. All right, here's your copy of the citation. As far as the bills, you don't want to take it? No. Well, you can't take it because it's your citation. I don't want it. That's your citation. That's littering. Step out of the car.
No, just don't do that. Step off my car. I'm not stepping out of the car. I'm not just yes. I'm not stepping out. Don't touch me. I'm not stepping out of shit. Call your motherfucking supervisor. You're not the supervisor. Call your supervisor. A supervisor. I'm not stepping out. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me. I will step out on the supervisor. I'm not stepping out of nothing. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me. You let it. You dropped the ticket, not me. No, you dropped the ticket, not me. You dropped the ticket, not me. Get your hands off me. You're touching me. Give me the ticket. You're touching me forcibly. You're holding me so tight, and you're being out of line. Y'all see this, right?
I'm sorry. Can she just get the ticket?
No, you stop. Why are you holding my arm like this? Why? No, you did not. You dropped the ticket, not me. I told you I did not want it. You dropped it. You dropped it. You're doing too much. I'm not afraid of you. Get your hand off of me. You're holding me forcibly for no reason. Get your fucking hands off me.
Out of the car.
No,
Is there anything I can do to get you to comply?
no, I did not. You did that. You threw the ticket at
I
me.
gave it to you.
You threw the ticket at
And then
me.
you grabbed it and threw it out.
Give me the
It's on
ticket.
your phone.
Give me the ticket.
No,
Give me the
we're
ticket.
past that.
Okay.
You're under arrest. Step out of the car. Literally.
Okay.
Step out of the car.
No, I'm not.
You're under arrest.
No, when your colonel gets here, then I will step out. I'm not getting out of the car. I'm with my child, and I'm not doing that. Call your father right now.
Step out of the car.
I'm not. I'll step out when another officer gets here. I'm not stepping out. I don't trust you. You're holding me too strong, and I don't trust you. You don't have to hold me like I'm not going anywhere. Where am I going to go? I'm not going to go. I'm not stepping out of the car. Call your father, and I will get out of the car. You're holding. I'm not resisting arrest. I'm not. What am I under arrest for? What am I under arrest for? I didn't litter. You did that. No, I did not. You did that. You did that. It's all on camera. So when your colonel gets here, then I will step out. I have my child with me, and I get it out. You have a supervisor. Okay? So when your supervisor gets here, then I will step out of the car. Call someone else to come here. There is someone else. There is someone else. Let me call 911. Get your phone.
Wait, please stop. Mom, wait, stop. Mom, stop. Wait, stop. Mom, sir, please stop. Wait, stop. Please stop. Wait, stop, sir. Please. Wait, please stop. Stop. Please up there. Stop. Wait, stop, please. Wait, please stop. Sir. Wait, stop. Wait, please stop. Wait, stop, please. Okay, wait, I can get out. Please, it's on time. Stop, please stop. Wait, stop, sir. Stop, please. Wait, please stop.
Step out on the supervisor. I'm not stepping out of nothing.
And just like that, you know,
I'm not letting go.
her day is
You dropped the ticket, not me.
completely
No, you dropped the ticket, not me. You dropped the
throw it
ticket,
off,
not me. Get
you
your
know.
hands off me. You're touching
What
me.
could have
Give me the
been,
ticket. You're touching
all
me
right,
forcibly.
a
You're holding
ticket.
me so tight, and you're being out of line.
And going about your way.
Sir, I'm sorry. Can she just get the ticket?
No, you stop. Why are you
You know,
holding
the
my arm like
attitude,
that? Why? No, you did not. You dropped the ticket, not me. I told you I did not
aggression,
want it. You dropped it. You
which
dropped it. You're doing too much.
we
afraid.
get it.
Get your hand off of me.
Esau's a fucking
You're holding me
asshole, man.
forcibly for no reason.
He's a
Get
devil.
your fucking hands off
Step
me.
out of the car.
No,
And he's against us.
Mom, he just said take the ticket.
He's against us. It's just
no, I did not.
what it
did
is.
that. You threw the ticket at me.
But
You threw the ticket
you
at
know,
me.
you have to use wisdom in these situations, man.
We're past that.
And you women, man, you're on the chopping block. You're on the chopping block, man. Esau even sees
When
that
your colonel gets here, then I will step out.
you have forsaken your covering, which is the man. Which in this case,
I'm not.
she
I'll
told
step out when another officer
her
gets
son
here.
to
I'm
call
not
his
stepping out. I don't
father.
trust you. You're holding
see?
me too strong, and I don't trust you. You don't
So
have
as
to
much
hold me like
as
I'm not going anywhere. Where am I going to
women
go?
will
Where am I
say
gonna go?
they
I'm
don't
not
need a
stepping out of the
man,
car. Call your colonel, and I will get out of the car. You're holding me. I'm not
when these
resisting
type of
arrest.
situations or dangerous situations occur, what's the first thing they run to? A man.
So when your colonel gets here, then I will step out.
She
I have my
didn't
child with me.
trust
I'm not
this
getting out of
man.
it.
She
You
wanted
have a
another man to be
supervisor.
present.
So when your supervisor gets here, then I will step out of the car. Call someone
And even
else.
still, when another man was present, she got her ass beat.
There is someone else. Let me call 911. Get your phone.
But you women gonna find out, man, that the false sense of security that you have been given by Esau Edom was a setup. He laid the cheese out on the trap, man. Welfare, being able to put a man on child support for whatever reason, in spite. or men that don't deserve it. I'm saying, but they've given you the liberty to forsake your covering, tear down your own house, and to become a prey after the strong man is binded.
No, don't do that.
Because right now, a lot of men are feeling like, hey,
I'm not
I don't want nothing to do with it. Don't call me when you get in these situations because of how you have been treating me thus far.
Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me.
But see, it's only in these situations, where women really snap back into their feminine nature and realize that a man's presence deter a lot of bullshit for the woman and for the child.
No, you stop. Why are you holding my arm like this? Why? No, you did not. You dropped the ticket, not me. I told you I did not want.
Let's get some scriptures. Let's go to the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 8 and verse 1. Strive not with the mighty man, lest thou fall into his hands. You see, you have to use wisdom, man. You have to use wisdom, man. You could have took that and gone on about your way. But instead, the attitude and this and that, and yeah, you threw the ticket out the window. Which, if you want to get petty, yeah, he can get you for littering. But yeah, it's excessive. But this is what I'm saying. You don't understand who you're dealing with. Esau, Edom, man. He. It's a perpetual hatred towards the Israelites, man. Whether you accept you're an Israelite, identify or disagree, you're an Israelite, and they know that, and their spirit hates yours. The prophets on the highways and byways telling you, but it ain't gonna always be like that, man. It's time for you to get reproved, man. It's gonna be null and void. I'll jump down to verse 11. Rise not up in anger at the presence of an injurious person, lest he lie in wait to entrap thee in thy words. You see, in Esau Edom, he is an injurious person, man. So he looking for a reason. Verse 16, strive not with an angry man, and go not with him into a solitary place. For blood is as nothing in his sight, and where there is no help, he will overthrow thee. You see? Prime example. Her son, is frantic and travailing like a woman. So, she in dire straits. She at the mercy of those men, those officers. Hey, and let's go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and 16, because this is what the Lord said was going to happen unto us Israelites because of disobedience, man. This is Leviticus 26 and 13. I am the Lord, your power. He's talking to you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You belong to the Heavenly Father, man. Which brought you forth out of the land of Egypt. We're those same people. That ye should not be They're bondmen, and I have broken the bands of your yoke and made you go upright. He gave us the law, statutes, and commandments, man. He didn't do that to these other nations, man. That's why they're heathens. But if ye will not hearken unto me, and will not do all these commandments, and if ye shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgments, so that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenant, I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, and the burning ague, that shall consume the eyes, and cause sorrow of heart. And ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it. And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies, that they that hate you shall reign over you, and ye shall flee when none pursueth you. You see? And you know the women, especially the Judite woman, the Southern Kingdom woman, Shalaki, has a lot of pride, man. Has a lot of pride, man, and is boisterous, man, clamorous, and they have been tricked into this false sense of reality, man, because they were able to call the police on their men, use the system to break down their men. Well, guess what? Who you gonna call on the system? Who you gonna call on who you gonna call on the police? You see, this is Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Hope of what? Salvation, deliverance from this devil, man. And patience, man. It's a very important virtue, man, and you must have it um, behind enemy lines, man. You know, and the word patience go into sufferings, man. You gotta suffer with the right attitude and trust in the Lord, man. And use these scriptures, man. They're here for your benefit, man, for your learning, man. Go to the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 25. Agree with thine adversary quickly, while thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. You see? So, hey, like I said, simply put, okay, my ticket. All right, whatever. Boom. If you ain't want it, all right, you don't want it. But that was just, not a wise thing for her to do. Because, like I said, if you want to be petty, sure, he can get you for littering, which isn't a ticket, also. But all that extra stuff, we're dealing with Esau, Edom, so don't expect him to play by the rules, man. Not the rules he create. He's going to be the devil, man, a deceiver, the biggest deceiver. And you must remember, they're against you. This is Matthew 10 and verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as dove. You know, we gotta be wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. It's just the way you have to move, especially behind enemy lines, man. You know, our people forget that this is a captivity for us, man. And guess what? Who's ruling? Our number one enemy, Esau, Edom, who vowed to seek vengeance and to slay his brother Jacob, man. And these are the descendants of that man. They're created in direct opposition to us, man. We're the righteous seed, they're the wicked seed. And right now, all their wicked deeds are being exposed, man. So they really on edge, you know. And these lower level Edomites, man, they're realizing that they've been hoodwinked and duped too, you know. So this place is about to go up, man. As the youth say, this place about to go up. A lot of violence is about to take place in this country, man. So let's go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5. Matter of fact, I started from the top. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Now, Mount Seir was habitation, chief place of Esau, Edom, man. Mount Seir. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, which means never ending, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You see? Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth, and will fill his mountains with his slain men in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast said, These two nations and these two countries shall be mine, talking about the northern and southern kingdom of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We were once one people, one nation, you know, and then a split came after King Solomon died. And it was split into northern and southern kingdom of Israel. The southern kingdom being Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the so-called Negroes, Haitians, and Jamaicans. In the southern kingdom, in the northern kingdom, your Native Americans, so-called Native Americans, the tribe of Gad, Reuben, Simeon, you know, Naphtali, Issachar, you know, the so-called Mexicans, the more Latin tribes was a northern kingdom. But you know, so the Lord is going to plead our cause. We're just on punishment. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. You see? The Lord is getting ready to judge this man, which he has built up a tab, man, and we're at the end of that tab for Esau Edom, man. He's about to go down hard. Um, this is Psalms chapter 149. It's only 9 verses, so I'll start it from the top. Praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints. Who are the saints? The Israelites, man. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. It's not talking about the land, it's talking about the people. Just because you move to a land does not make you the original inhabitants, man. Does not make you the children of the promise, man. Because nothing is happening that the scripture said was going to happen when the children of Israel return unto Israel. All the wars and all this stuff is going on because the children of Israel are not there. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praise unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings and with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. And that time is coming. That time is coming, you know. Um, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 2. In verse 7. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. This is America, man, the daughter of Babylon, the mystery Babylon, Babylon the Great. This is America, man. And the children of Israel for the bulk are in the Americas. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants. And ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me. Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion, for lo, I come and I will dwell in the midst of thee, said the Lord. And the Lord is going to get that recompense on these heathens, man, especially Esau Edom, you know, and these people are going to be a spoil unto their servants, man. Who are their servants? The Israelites. So the tables are going to turn. um, and the Lord tells us just how, they're going to be done. This is the book of Obadiah, and I'll just get right to the point. Um, this is Obadiah 1:17. And if you want, you could read this whole chapter, man. And it gives some offenses, that Esau Edom has done. Verse 17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, the southern kingdom, and the house of Joseph a flame, the northern kingdom, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. You see? So the northern and southern kingdom is going to reunite, and the Lord will give them that power, man, to destroy the nation of Edom, man. They're going to be our servants, man. They're going to be brought low at the hand of the Lord. You see, and He's going to give those elect men the power to do so, man. Along with the Lord and his holy army, man. Those angels, man, in those ships that the people are seeing more frequently now. You see, those elite devils at the top, man. They know, those Edomites at the top, man. They know that this marks their ending, man. Their end is near. But I hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm gonna say Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, and Abba Baha.